Hello, welcome to Lackluster Reactions. I'm your Lackluster Reactor, here today for an episode of Ishura. Last week we were introduced to another hero and a hero's companion, and slayed a dragon, after having grievously wounded. This week I'm expecting to meet more people. If I remember right, the name of the episode is the leader of the breakaway city-state, but without further ado, let's get started. Just a second. So yes, more or less last week we got a general idea of what's happening. We're both having the heroes join together in order to... Why did it stop? Everything's buffering today. Okay. So we're having the heroes join together both to find out who was responsible for killing the true demon lord, as well as to get an army to go after the city-state. And yes, it's been a frustrating day. This is my third attempt slash third site in order to try to get it working today. This past few weeks I've figured out that I can pause my recording so that I can just pick right up, and tried that with some buffering, but while waiting for the entire episode to load, apparently that's enough for time to just have everything reset on my camera wise, and also just waiting for it to load to stop the buffering apparently didn't work on the other sides. So I'm hoping to at least get past the opening theme this time, which is looking positive. Yeah, the one riding horseback, that's the one I'm expecting us to have main focus this week time. They're in the garden. Oh, I mistook you when I saw you in the opening flash last week as a man. I apologize. She's a good ruler. That's good to see. Having her talk up the citizens and be nice to the children. Yeah, definitely favor her for whatever war is about to happen. Okay, a lot of people. Oh, she was. Does that... Oh, I should have been paying more attention if these were the 29. Might have recognized more people, though with how fast the silhouettes went by, I doubt it. Oh, the true demon lord died out recently, huh? Which raises the question, how soon was it? Because if they declared independence right after that, it could have been at most a couple years ago. At minimum, just a few months. Couldn't call yourself the god if you didn't recognize that you're stealthy assassins coming home to roost. Is that the coffin robot that was stolen? So it was you, okay. Cold Saw. At least we know it can be used as a power source, but what is it? Got it. Not gonna figure out where it comes from. That's out from the outer world. Okay, distant world. Sounds like a divine. Oh, so he's also from the distant world. Or at the very least, his sword was, but it sounded like she was talking about him directly. On the other hand, we have the self-proclaimed Demon Kings, who, from the sound of the labyrinth, they've been around for a while. So they also exist at the time the true Demon King existed. Maybe they explained that better last week, but I just overlooked it. Because the way I understood, no, so it's been, huh. The way I understood it sounded like that they try to fill in the gap of him being gone, but timeline looks more like it's at the same time. So spies then. I doubt that. Found them. Most likely. Ah, so that was the main purpose of the bandits too. make them think they were looking at other things in order to slip in spies. So these are the intelligence agents of the main kingdom. We could block for someone who's not a swordsman. Oh, he can see heat signatures. 4, 3 others in hiding, and then the 3 out here. That's the ones out here. Three snipers left. And yeah, he has a gun in his hand, so that was 2 of the snipers down, 2 to go, and the other 3. Think that was swordsman. But he's not a swordsman. But he's not a swordsman. Yep. Okay. Did not expect that the answer to Donkey to Magpie. So he's a visitor, so does that mean he's from Japan? Or is he from the place where the magical items are coming from? Yeah, bandage fits that pretty well. Yeah, Minio's widow. No, Minio's widow was for human, wasn't it? Let's see. You got an introduction halfway through the episode. I'm gonna have to go back to the first episode to see if the introduction we had at that time had listed as Minia. So we get to see rival politics as well. Ah, it was the one who tried to point it out someone else. Talk about lawful neutral. Well, most Edo wyverns. I still think the one from last week is you're better. Ah, and you know it too. Ah, so you see yourself as his opposite, the one who leads others as opposed to the one who stands alone. Got it. That we did see the letter in Braille. How is she connected? Yeah. How are you two connected? You don't need to see tell beauty. So are you the one who tamed the wyvern general then? No, he was the last survivor of his clutch of wyverns. Okay. So you both were the only survivors. The song of in madness to bring back sanity. Probably were. Okay, so How does that work with the entire village being killed? Were you sent away for some reason, or are you adopted? But either way, you are the daughter of the guarded, so. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our first ship of the show. Noted. I mean, I think you've already got that filled, but. Or at least that's what one wyvern would agree with. And that's this week's episode. So we got two heroes this week. We got the bandit and we got the commander. Now that we've got this far, I think I'm gonna take some time to go back and look at the introduction title scenes like the one we just got to. Now that we have a feel for some of the heroes, I can compare them and see what I can come up with. But yeah, we've got up to here. Got a magpie. So next is probably going to be the man with the bag on his back with the fairy. Though this one and the children that she comes with is also going to be good probably. Okay, so you're the bandit. You're the mercenaries, so who are we still missing? Wyverns. Okay, and the spider. So we're still missing the man with the spirit, the girl, and the, I assume, orphan children, and the spider. So at least 3 more episodes of introductions after credits here. Or we could meet them this week. That works too, I guess. Okay. So the spirit's an angel. Got it. Episode 4. We had 2 names. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we had 2 names this last time as well, and that was the 2 heroes that were introduced. But I guess we'll meet the next 2 next week. So, thank you everyone who came by and watched this episode with me. I hope you all have a good week. And I look forward to next week's episode and hope some of you stop by to watch down with me as well. But until then, take care.